All right. Moosehead Music Studio. Let's go. Middle of nowhere, Arkansas, up on a mountain. And welcome to Moosehead Studio 3.0. We're going to go into details about the studio here in a few minutes. It is a little bit of a mess. I do apologize. Kind of rearranging, cleaning some stuff up. But want to post this video anyways. So anyways, I did post a video about the drums in detail. If you want to check that out, that's there. But we're not here to talk about the drums. We're here to talk about the studio itself. So I guess we'll go over what's on the walls, and then we will go into what's going on audio-wise. So as soon as we come in the door, we're met with some decorations, a poster from Mike Mangini and from bandana from Dave Matthews Band. On the right-hand side, we have a six-string bass, New England Metal Hardcore Fest back in Western Massachusetts, concert I've been to, and the poster John Petrucci. Some various things I've collected over the years: an old metronome, drum set clock, some Lego stuff, one of the animals. I have a few of them, and then a couple of timber kit things, a piano player and a drummer, and then we're going to work our way back here. All right, so, and then coming up here, we have a 4-string bass, Dream Theater Dramatic Turn of Events metal poster there. And then when I went to Drumfest last year, had a couple people sign it. Mike Mangini, of course, Brian Fraser Moore, and Ray Luzier of Korn. There's a picture of me and Ray Luzier, and a picture of me and Todd Schickman of Styx. Let's see here. My old band, well, my new old band, the Archangels, one of our, a couple of our posters, and our EP that we released a couple of years ago. And then some more memorabilia here. An old vintage Slingerland pedal that was gifted to me, which was really cool. And then one of my, rare hard to find, a Mike Portnoy fabric Tama promotional poster. It's pretty cool to have that. And then moving on, let's see here. Okay, so here is a little tribute. This is Stephen Lynch, and when I was part of the production, The Wedding Singer, I played drums and percussion. And so, for those who know Stephen Lynch he is an amazing singer, probably one of my top 10 favorite singers in the world. And very talented, funny guy, singing comedian, really, really messed up stuff. But he originated on Broadway as the Robbie Hart for the Wedding Singer musical back when it premiered in early 2000s, or was it 2010, whatever. So anyways, he came around, and this was here February to the 20th of May. He came to Holyoke, and me and the cast from The Wedding Singer actually went and saw his concert. So it was really cool to actually meet him and everything. And that was really cool to put all that together. So another guitar here, 6-string guitar that I kind of put together with a fabric producer, Mr. John Petrucci, again in the back there. And then Rest His Soul, Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. Again, probably one of my top 10 favorite singers of all time, and it's sad he's no longer with us, but he definitely deserves a place on the wall. So there's that. And then this here, some interesting history behind this. So this guy, Michael Abdow, you may or may not know the name, and that's okay if you don't. But this guy, if it wasn't for him, I would not be who I am today. I would not be the musical person I am today. I would not even be in the Dream Theater as I am today if it wasn't because of this guy. So I went to school with this guy, Michael Abdow, phenomenal guitar player and just an awesome dude. Anyways, he graduated a year ahead of me in high school, and he caught wind, my freshman year, that I was learning to play drums, hands me the Awake album from Dream Theater. And ever since then, my life has never been the same. So I owe a lot of thanks to Mike Abdow here. And a couple cool things. He plays in this awesome 80s cover band back home called Aquanet. But more notably, he plays in the progressive rock and metal band Fates Warning out from Connecticut. So if you know who Fates Warning is, he's been with them now for at least the past decade. So huge props to Mike Aldo, and really glad that, we've been friends after all these years. So hats off to Mike. So there's that. And then my little Sons of Apollo corner. Had the opportunity to see them twice. Once in Worcester, Massachusetts, one in Boston. Got to actually hang out with some of the guys, Billy Sheehan, Ron Bumblefoot Thal, and Jeff Scott Soto, and a little keychain from that show. Unfortunately, Mike Portnoy and Derek Sherinian didn't want to come out and play, but that's okay. So that was that. So that was a cool, unfortunately, they're no longer together, but that's okay. So there's that. And then moving on to the upper section. Actually, we'll move down here first. We have a futon here, and then, my animal. I've had this guy forever. Got him from a now closed and defunct arcade from a mall. I was like my stomping ground growing up, and that mall has since been leveled and demolished. So this is a real cool bit of history. I would go there every day after school and spend like $5 on arcade games, save up enough tickets to get this guy. And the day I did, I was so happy. So he's been a part of my life for quite a while now, so I'm really happy to have him. The place is called the Dream Machine at the Eastfield Mall in Springfield, Massachusetts. So there's that guy there. And a little table with some various stuff on it. One of the windows here got some more memorabilia. So in that drumstick holder is actually Mike Mangini's former drummer of Dream Theater and former professor of Berklee College of Music in Boston, and just an overall awesome dude. Those are his signature sticks in that really cool kind of holder I got when I was part of the UMass Honors Band. My little induction note there, which is really cool. So, and a didgeridoo in the back there, and recently just went to we'll get to the Dream Theater 40th anniversary here. We'll get to the audio stuff in a minute here, just point out some other stuff here. Another Dream Theater bandana here, and one of my old bands when I was during my metal days in 2006, 2007. Imprisoned Souls was my metal band that I was in, and we played this show. It was kind of cool. So yeah, a little bit of history there. And then finally we come up to my little Dream Theater wall. I definitely have a lot more stuff, but this is what I'm choosing to have out for the time being. So a lot of cool things that are happening here. The last show that Mike Mangini was on before they parted ways with him and brought Mike Portnoy back. Well, there's the guy there. So the Dream Sonic Tour. I saw this show in Ohio. That was really cool. Collection of Dream Theater keychains I've collected over the years. Some from box sets, some from shows, and whatever else. When they did the Astonishing back in Worcester, Massachusetts, drove out to have them sign that. So that was kind of cool. One of Mike Portnoy's old pair of drumsticks I have hanging up there. This is really, really cool. The date, 3/25/14, was the day the concert happened. The 9/30/2014 was the day the concert was released on Blu-ray and DVD, and that was Breaking the Fourth Wall live at the Boston Opera House, the show they filmed live, and me and my best friend, we were there for that concert up in the balcony. So that's a bit of a special thing there. Let's see here, more memorabilia. Multiple times I met Mike Portnoy, had him sign a ticket stub. It's me with Mike Portnoy's wife and his son Max when his son was playing a show back home. And again, Drumfest 2024, Mike Mangini signed that. And then I got this 40th anniversary Dream Theater drumhead. It's from Black Cloud Silver Linings. That's when I met Mike Mangini at Drumfest. First time I met Mike Mangini, his drum set was on display at the one of the biggest drum stores in the country, I believe, Drum Center of Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and his drum set is still on display there. And he was there hanging out and setting up, and so I got to chat with him for a few minutes. So that was really cool. And then the one time I actually met Dream Theater, even though it was across the table. And then, yeah, just about 2 weeks ago now, me and my best friend, he came out here from New Hampshire, and we went to Nashville and saw Dream Theater's show, 40th anniversary. And all these shots are actually taken professionally that actually happened at the show. These are not from different shows. These are actually from the Grand Ole Opry. And then there's Final Bow. We're up here in the balcony. We're not even part of the picture, but that was at the Opry. So that was a really, really special night for us. So yeah, that's about it. I'm not even going to show you guys it's over in the corner there. There you go. A little bit of a mess. We don't need to look at that right now. Okay, let's get into a little bit of audio stuff that's going on here. Not too crazy. I wouldn't say the room is totally acoustically treated, but the room does sound good. Pretty happy with the way things are sounding in here, so kind of taking it as it is. So again, if you saw the drum video, all my drum mics are going to the Snake, to the X32. I do have a box over there behind me. That's more mic inputs and headphone outputs. Again, that's feeding off a cable going to the X32. A little bit of a wall of XLRs for various projects. I have XLRs other places I can use, longer ones and whatever else if I need them for. That's all here. And another little box with more mic inputs and headphone outputs here. In case I have some people coming over to jam, whatever, make some room and can all kind of hang out and play and everything. Everything comes over here to the command center. So everything is getting fed into the Behringer X32, my digital mixer, updated with the latest firmware, all the good stuff. And then this feeds out, and I don't have it here. It normally lives here. I don't have it here at the moment as I'm doing an update. And my internet is throughout the house, and the Wi-Fi here works, but I have it plugged in directly either via Cat5 or where the actual internet Wi-Fi router is, as I'm doing an update on the computer. So that's being plugged in over there at the moment. So anyways, the X32 feeds into the laptop, which is running Cakewalk, which is my DAW, and that's where I record all my music and everything goes into. And then off from the X32, it goes to the Behringer monitor control, and that controls the KRKs up here. And then, of course, I project from the laptop out via HDMI to the bigger screens. That way I can see my DAW and what I'm doing. And then I got a wireless keyboard and mouse underneath there to control everything. So yeah, that's about it with audio-wise. And then again, if I'm bored, I want to hang out in here for a little bit, I got a PS3, pop in a game or a movie while I'm doing some work in here. I can do that. So yeah. Oh, well, I guess I can show you guys this. It's a mess, but in here behind this curtain, ooh, mystery, suspense, this is, let me get the light on. There we are. Now, this is essentially not a soundproof area, but storage, some drum cases and hardware and whatever else. But if I want to come in here, put a guitar in here, or even if I want to come in here, record some vocal stuff, this is probably the quietest, deadest room because it's padded all the way around, so there's going to be hardly any reflections of anything in here. So this will definitely give me a good space to record some pretty decent vocal things, or if I need to record a guitar amp, that'll happen in here. So that's kind of the idea behind this room. Okay, so with that being said, my friends, that is about it for the studio tour. Hope you liked it, and again, if you liked it, subscribe, drop a comment, like, all that good stuff. Got any questions, please feel free to shoot me a question. Be happy to answer them. And till then, rock and roll, guys.